Hello everybody, welcome back to the Sort of Monumental Productions baking show, airing on Channel 12 today. Today we have a special treat for you. I'm going to be baking chocolate chip cookies, and I have absolutely no idea what I am doing. So, let's see what happens. I've been told the first thing to do when baking is wash your hands to stay sanitary, so we'll start out with that. And it's important to do that now more than ever. So, I've got a lot of experience in this category. Alright, so the recipe is calling for setting the oven to 375 degrees. Now, be careful, do not try this at home, kids. This is for an older kid thing. I am over the age of 13, so I am allowed to do this. So, bake, and then 375. And you gotta be careful because you can burn yourself. And that's something I probably will do. So I do have food allergies, so what we're going to make is going to be gluten-free. And we are going to be using Bob's Red Mill gluten-free flour. So, again, not a sponsorship, but Bob, if you're watching and you want to sponsor this channel, I'd love that. That'd be great. So, there's a recipe on the back of here, so I'm going to look. Classic chocolate chip cookies. 2 1/4 cups of Bob's Red Mill gluten-free 1-to-1 baking flour. Oh, that's what's right here. How nice. So 2 1/4 cup. So I believe this is the 1 cup thing right here. So I'll try pouring the flour into here without spilling it. Alright, we're kind of making a mess here. Mess is part of the process. And I think that's 1 cup, okay. Oh, that fell over. We'll dump that in there, and I'll get back to you when I've got all cups of flour in the bowl. Well, we're back. We got the flour in the bowl. And I've also got some flour on my shirt. I hope that'll wash out. But, what's the next ingredient? If you guys want to look at Bob. A tablespoon of baking soda. We have a tablespoon. Wait, there's a B in tablespoon, right? Oh, it's a teaspoon. All right. See, I'm not very good at baking, so I don't really know my way around this place. So I'll just put I gotta make sure I'm doing this right, actually. Yeah. So I'll put the tablespoon of baking soda in here, and it's not soda. I wish it was soda. That would be great. And then our final ingredient for this part is a teaspoon, not a tablespoon, of salt. So right here we've got our salt. I would not recommend eating a whole thing of salt. I'll put a little bit in here, hopefully not spill any. There! And we just put that little bit of salt in there. So then I suppose I'm supposed to mix this. Just grab a spoon. This'll work. I think. Alright, this is not the best stir. It'll do. It's a good spatula. That's good. So we've got another bowl for the next step. He just came back from bowling. Gotta have a little humor, right? But I think our next step is, we need butter. Right here is my dairy-free, also vegan butter. I'm not vegan, but I am allergic to dairy. So I don't know what's required of it. A cup of butter. I think I'm supposed to rinse this guy. So I'll rinse it right here in the sink. So we're back with the rest of the butter. We need to put it in. This thing just got rinsed off, kind of. So there's still a bit of flour left in there. So I just need to get a full cup of this butter here with my handy dandy spoon. That's my brother in the basement if you can hear any background noise. And I'm almost done here. And this isn't something I do on a regular basis. I took time out of watching American Idol tonight to do this. I'm almost done with the butter. Would you say this is a good amount of butter? Nope, not good enough. I have some help backstage because I'm not really a baking expert. That is probably more of my mom. Would you say this is a good amount of butter now? All right, we'll put that in here. Ooh. And I've got all the butter out, so let's look at what the next ingredient is. We need sugar. Now this is also not something I would recommend eating a lot of. And what we're gonna need of this here is a 3/4 of a cup. So we've got, oh, this is tablespoon. It's an 1/8 of a cup. I might have to use my math skills. This is a 1/3, so I'm gonna have to get 3 of these into that bowl. So I'll come back to you when I do. So I'm forgetting my math skills. I guess I'm supposed to think about 3/4 of a cup. I've been out of school for a little bit, guys, so please don't blame it on me. I've almost got all the sugar in here. I'm tempted just to eat it, even though I warned you guys not to earlier. And then the final ingredient we are going to need is brown sugar. Do we have any brown sugar? All right, let me look for the brown sugar. So I'm back. My mom lied about having brown sugar, but we've got it now, and it is not the easiest to get out. So I'll try to get this. That looks like about 3/4 of a cup, maybe a little more needed. We're gonna have to do some serious blending with the blender to get this done. So I'll get one more, and I'm really hoping the stuff will wash out. It should, hopefully. Yeah, this is not gonna work. So we had a little bit of technical difficulties again. Up next we need our vanilla. Ooh, and we just need a teaspoon of it. So, oh, I already dropped some. All right, that's good. There! And I'll catch up with you guys in the next ingredient. Finally, we've got our eggs. And you guys want to hear a joke? What is an egg's least favorite crime? Poaching. I bet that cracked you up. All right, I'm sorry, that was bad, really bad. But here we've got our first egg. And we'll try, all right, it's kind of falling apart. All right, I got the first egg in. As long as there's no shells in my cookie, I'm fine. Because that would be very shellfish of me if I were to get shells in my cookies. So there we go. Now I've got to blend this, and I get to use this thing right here. And let me try it. I'll put it on the lowest setting for, ooh, listen to this. Oh. We'll take her up a notch. You guys hear that? Oh no, things are falling apart. I might have to take her back down a notch. Somebody told me baking was gonna be this fun. I do it every day. Just use this thing. Brown sugar isn't really blending well though. This is fun. All I need is a song now. But you guys would probably get annoyed or I'd get copyrighted for playing music in the background, so you guys would probably just have to imagine stuff in your head. But we're just about done blending this little mixture right here, and we should be good. I'll look at it. That looks about good. I'll double check with my mom. Does this look good? All right. All right, now I gotta add the flour to this. So now, this is the part where it all comes together. I gotta just add this little, without making a mess, add this little thing right here into there. And we get to use this again. And hopefully, oh, flour's already flying all over the place. I'll see how this works out and get back to you guys. Right now, our final ingredient is adding what, in my opinion, is the best part of chocolate chip cookies. And that is chocolate chips. You can never have too many chocolate chips, so let's just go crazy. All right, my mom's saying that this is good, so I don't want to be a bad influence on you guys. I'll just stir this quick, get the chocolate chips in here, and then we should be good to go and start cooking. It's still as fun as it was the first time. Let's get credit where credit is due, and that is to Enjoy Life chocolate chips. Thank you for making good chocolate chips. All right, so here is our final product. I'm not gonna risk eating it because there's raw eggs in it, but let's see how it turns out once we put it in the oven. So what we gotta do here is we gotta spray this pan right here, and I've actually never done this, so let's see how it works out. Oh man, that is very powerful. Oh, so I put a little too much oil on this. I got a little carried away. Now we're gonna start putting the cookies on the pan. Ooh, look at that. If I can just get it to look normal, like cookies. And do I need 2 of these or just 1 per sheet? 1, okay. I have Google, the CEO of Google, off stage helping me. So that's where I'm getting all these answers from, by the way. But I'm just gonna continue putting these cookies on the plate and we'll see how it turns out. All right, here is the final product. Here are my cookies. Don't they look super good? And I'm hoping they'll turn out good. Hopefully they're not a failure. But I'm trying something new, so I think the oven should be ready. So hopefully I don't burn myself. We don't want any emergency room visits right now. So I'm just gonna slide these in. Oh, that's hot. Ah, that's hot. All right, I'm gonna put that in there. Ooh, there's like a campfire in there. And then I'll just slowly shut it. Boom. I did do it with burning myself, so I'm proud of myself. Now we gotta set the timer for, we'll go 12 minutes. If these buttons would work. And I'll tell you guys how they've turned out then. All right, time for the big reveal. The timer's up. Let's see how the cookies turned out. Oh, that's hot. That's hot. Ooh. I'm crying. Ta-da! They look delicious. All right, so my mom saved me from getting burnt just before, thank goodness. I didn't need a trip to the emergency room like I said, but we're going to make another batch of cookies and see how those turn out. The final 2 batch of cookies that we made, it took a little while, but I think they turned out okay. So thank you guys for tuning into Sort of Monumental Productions Baking Show. I hope you guys enjoyed today. Thank you so much for watching. If you guys are waiting for any upcoming videos, I'm hoping to make more. I have a Q&A that I'll be making, and if you guys have any questions, just feel free to put them in the comments. So, thank you guys so much for watching. Have a great day, and goodbye.